So you've been lied to. They told you that Jesus was just a prophet, just a moral teacher. But he said something so outrageous, so divine, that it actually got him killed. He said, I am. I want to show you exactly what that means and how he left us all a trail of proof that is buried in the text of the Bible. So hang tight, because this is super important. In Exodus 3:14, when Moses asked God his name, God replies, I am that I am. That sets the foundation here. In Hebrew, that means the self-existent one. It's not just a name. It's a statement of eternal being. So you've got past, you've got present, you've got future, right? No beginning, no end. Now, when you fast forward 1,400 years, Jesus of Nazareth then walks the streets of Israel and drops 7 bombs, each beginning with, I am. Now, these were not just metaphors. These were claims of deity, right? Coded messages that any Jew of that time would instantly recognize. And they definitely recognized it, which is why he was crucified. So I want to go through this. Jesus says, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry. Now, in the wilderness, God fed Israel with manna from heaven, right? It's temporary. It's perishable. Jesus says, I am the true manna. So he's not saying the physical bread. He's talking about spiritual sustenance, right? He's not saying, I'll give you bread. He's saying, I am the very thing that your soul has been starving for. He feeds your eternity, not your cravings. There's a big difference. Then later, Jesus again speaks. He says, I am the light of the world. I am statement number 2. What lit Israel's path in the wilderness? It was a pillar of fire by night. Jesus is saying, I'm that light, not just to Jews, but to the world. In a world of darkness, in a world of political chaos, spiritual confusion, just like we're seeing today. He doesn't just carry light. He is the light, the kind that exposes sin, but also at the same time guides your path. He then later says, I am the door. If anyone enters through me, he will be saved. Now, not a door, he says the door. In ancient shepherding, this is important, the shepherd would lie in the gap. He was the door. Nothing gets in unless it's through him. So Jesus isn't one of many ways, I guess, in layman's terms. He is the only way in, and the only one who keeps the wolves out. So he is your access and your protector. Then later he says, I am the good shepherd. I lay down my life for the sheep. So a hireling, it runs when wolves come, right? But the good shepherd, he stands, he fights, right? He dies for the flock. He doesn't just guide you, he bleeds for you. This isn't Hallmark gummy bear Christianity. This is war. And he took the hit so that you would not have to. Before raising Lazarus from the dead, Jesus says another I am statement. He says, I am the resurrection and the life. He doesn't say he brings resurrection. He says, I am resurrection. In him, death has no power. He didn't just conquer the grave. He owns the grave. He's not offering life improvement. He's offering eternal transformation when he says this. This might be the most controversial one of all time that I'm about to get into now. This one says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Notice the pattern? Not a way, the way. In a world full of your truth and my truth, Jesus doesn't give room for subjectivity here. This isn't a concept. It's a person. If your path doesn't go through him, it leads nowhere. Then he says, I am the true vine. You are the branches. In Israel, the vine represented blessing, right? It represented fruitfulness and identity. Jesus redefines it. It's not about being Jewish. It's about being in him, right? Disconnected branches wither. But when you're grafted into Jesus, you don't just survive. You bear eternal fruit. And Jesus pulls it full circle in Revelation. He says, I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. So in Greek, Alpha is the first letter. Omega is the last. He's saying, I wrote the story. I closed the book. Time, space, matter, they all bend to him. He is the one outside of this simulation that we are living. And now here's where it gets wild. Pay attention. In John 8:58, Jesus says, before Abraham was, I am. Not I was, I am. What did they do? They picked up stones to kill him. Why? Because he didn't just claim to know God. He claimed to be God. He took the exact name from the burning bush, right? And he put it on himself. So again, this isn't religion. It's reality. Jesus didn't leave it vague. He was very clear. He told us who he is over and over. You don't have to wander in confusion. You don't need a guru, right? A trend or any type of horoscope to know this. You need the I am. That's it. So if anyone is searching for this truth, all you have to do is say, read John 6-15. He's not done proving who he is, but time is short. What does he say? I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. Hebrews 3:8. He still is. The question is, do you believe him? I do. Amen and hallelujah. I'll see you in the clouds in his time.